Hello, my dear Livies. This is Dr. V, and welcome to another reading. And of course, I have to thank you guys all for the beautiful outpouring of messages that you sent me. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I am so blessed. I literally am the most blessed creature on this earth. That's how I feel because of you guys. And so making a pact with you guys, okay? No more tears, okay? I've been crying too much. Gotta get away from these tears. Yes, we let it out. We go through it. We feel it. We don't deny it. We don't repress it. Fine. But now we are back on track. We are strong yet again. We are pushing forward. And I love that so many of you wrote in your messages that you are so empowered. You are putting pain from your past behind. You are healing. You are growing. I am so proud of you. Fantastic. Keep up that great work. So what we're going to be doing today for our reading is the questions that I have for Spirit is I wanted to get for you guys deeper into kind of what they call the soul contract. I don't like the word contract. It's very legal and cold. But what I see that as meaning for you is, kind of going deeper on what is the purpose of your life. What is the deeper meaning and purpose of your love's life, like your divine masculine or your divine feminine, right? And why did you guys come here together, right? What was it in this connection? What are you looking to achieve, and where is this connection going? Because I know that many of you do want answers to that, right? Because you feel this deep connection with someone. You don't know why they are so different, right? And many of you do feel that it comes from past lives, and of course it does. But you also want to know kind of a little bit deeper on, why are you guys here? What do you have to learn? What are you here to learn and teach from each other? And where are you going to go next? So that's what I thought we could look into deeper today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's open up the reading with our first question, which is, Dearest Spirit, what is the divine feminine all about in this life, this incarnation? For the divine feminine, she is in this world, right? She is in this world with a purpose. What is she about? Very interesting. Wow. Wow, look at this. Okay. What I'm seeing here actually is a really beautiful diversity in your mission. See, I see this as a question about personal purpose and mission, because I know that sometimes when the challenges and obstacles in life come for us, one of the things that we struggle with the most is going back to our foundation, right? Going back and asking ourselves the question, okay, I'm experiencing these challenges. I'm experiencing obstacles between myself and my love, or obstacles between myself and even, other things that you want in your material world. And so oftentimes, right, those things can bring us into more of a confused state. And so we're always looking for that clarity. And then for those of us who are on that journey of expansion, which I know you are, you beautiful thing watching this video, I know you're here because you're on that journey of expansion. So I know that you're asking yourself in these moments, okay, let me go back to what is my purpose? What am I actually here to achieve in this life? And so based on that, what I'm seeing here for you feminines is, it is so beautiful. You are here for a diversity of different and important purposes. It's not just one thing. I feel that you're not just here for this one soulmate journey. Like, it's not like your entire world, your entire mission is only bound with your twin. I'm feeling that it is so much more than that. That yes, your twin flame, soulmate, or immortal beloved is a beautiful and important part of that, but it's not the only part. So look at this. Look at this this beautiful combination here. I love this, of the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So what I feel from this is that part of your purpose here and part of the way in which you are using your energy, feminines, right? The way that you are appearing, the way that you are dynamic in this world is that you are here for a combination of living a different kind of life. Look at this Ace of Pentacles, all about new, fresh beginnings and ideas, new perspectives on your real 3D life. Okay, this is, to me, is part of your mission in the material world. Okay, not your spiritual mission, although that's related, but your mission in what you want in the concrete aspects of your life. And so part of this contract that you have with yourself, as well as how it connects to those who are closest to you, your family, your friends, and your twin or soulmate, is that you are here to really lead a new type of life, okay? You have come through incarnations with different life experiences. You have learned from all of them. You've lived so many different lives. And now in this life, it's like you want to do things differently. You have your own ideas of how you want to live, and you don't want to be determined and categorized and limited by other people and their opinions and their judgments and their criticisms. There's something about you that wants to break free from that. I'm feeling a strong energy for many of you feminines that this is what you've been used to. You've been used to kind of lifetimes of living by other people's expectations, other people's, hopes and dreams for you, which were not the same as what you had for yourself. And you felt very much controlled by those circumstances, by other people. You felt that you couldn't live your own vision, your own hopes and dreams. And so now you are here to live it your way. This is so beautiful. I love that. And so part of living it your way, I feel, is this energy of the King of Wands, which means that when you are living life on your own terms, and that's what you are here to do, is that now you are in control of your own passion, right? Wands energy, fiery, dynamic, beautiful energy of you being out there living your life, taking action from your core. Like every time you take action in the world, it is through your own belief. It is through your own purpose and goals, not anybody else's. And so you are on fire. You are here to be on fire, to be inspired, to be active, to be passionate and excited about all the things that you want. And you're going to become a master of that. I love it. This is so beautiful. And then at the same time, look at this. This is so beautiful. Part of the reason why you're also here, and I feel it has to do with this, is that you want to also expand when it comes to how you show up in the world in terms of your emotional energy. This Knight of Cups is about taking your emotions to the next level. It's about maturing out of those planes of existence where you are just a reactive being, where you don't have control over your emotions. Every day is just a reaction to outside circumstance, because that's what happens to people who are still emotionally immature, right? They are not the creators of their experience or their journey. They are the reactors of their journey. And so I feel that part of your purpose, feminine, is also this, that you want to work on elevating, up-leveling, maturing your emotional energy so that you can meet your twin in a way that is going to be best serving. How is it going to serve your highest good with this person? Isn't that so beautiful? I love it so much. And look at this. I love this. And you come from a place of surrender. It's like you have realized this in your expansion over lifetimes. You have realized that part of the process of getting all of this of this beautiful life that you want to build, part of that process is also surrendering to the divine. And as an active state that you are going to stay, what does it say? Detached, trust, free fall, have faith that all will be well. You want to take your actions, have your purpose, have your inspiration, but not be so emotionally attached to everything that when things don't go your way, that you kind of just, go back into reaction, depression, anxiety. You are here to also surrender those negative qualities. I love this. And look at this, parting of ways in either romance or business. So I feel like this is something that you are also working on, that you know that this lifetime may have its challenges when it comes to your journey in love. There may be parting of ways with different soulmates or even with your twin. You may part ways at some point. You may not know when you may come back together, but that's also part of your journey. Okay, you are prepared for that. Oh my gosh, I love this. Feminines, you guys rock. You guys really rock. Okay, so here comes today's affirmation. Whew, this is a good one, because to me this has to do with how you want to be treated by your beloved and how you deserve to be treated. I feel that if we could all come back to tenderness, being gentle, not only with ourselves, but with the person that we love, giving them a little bit of tenderness and gentleness, I feel goes a long way. And so today's affirmation is, I deserve tenderness. Wouldn't it feel so beautiful if your partner is tender towards you? It only builds love. It only builds appreciation. Okay? So that is your affirmation. I deserve tenderness. Let's look at then, what is the divine masculine all about in this incarnation? Why is the divine masculine here? What is the divine masculine's purpose? Whoa. Look at that. Very powerful. Oh my. Very, very powerful. Yeah, see? Wow. I love it. Love it. This is really something. Okay, this is so powerful. Look at this. I'm feeling that the masculines that we are connecting with right now, they are here for some really, really big expansion. I'm feeling that these masculines, in their previous lifetimes, their previous incarnations, as they have come through, right? Each one evolving, learning lessons coming through each one. I'm feeling that what they are here for is that they recognize that they have been mired in the devil's energy for a very long time. They may have gone through many, many cycles of existence where they struggled with addictions. And I'm not saying like necessarily just addictions that we see it in terms of like drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex, all those different things, but addictions also in the sense of like being addicted to negativity, drama, toxicity, right? Constantly, engaging in attracting toxic relationships, toxic people, addictions to self-pity, always being the victim. There's so many other addictions that have to do with our emotional life that are not necessarily just having to do with substances, right? So I'm feeling that in this masculine's case, he has struggled with a lot of that emotional energy, being very emotionally held prisoner, going through cycles that just tie him down. See, I'm feeling that this tied down, see, he's felt tied for so long that he feels like he doesn't have the freedom to truly live a purpose that is his own. Okay, so there has been this confusing tied down energy for him. And so what he is here for in this lifetime is judgment, which is all about rebirth, a fresh new beginning, a new chance to do it differently. This is so beautiful. I love this, okay, because this is a very strong desire to get out of this and to be able to empower himself. Spiritual expansion, okay? How can I let go? How can I get out of these ties that are binding me over and over again so that I can have a new rebirth? And look at this. This is the same thing. Fresh start. He is here looking for a fresh start. How can I do it differently in this life than I ever have before? And so you may find that, the way this shows up in different masculines can be in many different types of attributes, right? Like this masculine that you're dealing with who's coming from this energy, he may be somebody who's very very fast. Very faster moving energy, like he's almost in a hurry. He just wants to get things done. But it's not necessarily always the right thing for him, right? But he may be somebody who is more of a anxious kind of a person, somebody who is feeling pressure to perform, feeling pressure to get things done. It's almost like they feel like they have a short amount of time to do things. They're always in a rush. They're always in a rush to get a particular outcome because they're so tired of not having results, of always being tied down. So this masculine may also be more of like that free spirit. Like they're afraid of anything that will tie them down. They're afraid of any ties that will bind them. And so they run. Okay, they're runners. They run faster away than other people. This is not the energy of somebody who is slow and steady. Someone who thinks before they act. This might be the kind of masculine who kind of jumps into things just to see what kind of result they can get because they're looking to test boundaries. They're looking to free themselves from some sort of a imagined tie that binds. Okay, that's for these particular masculines. And look, see, that makes sense because the Chariot. See, this shows you that the lesson that this masculine still needs to learn in this lifetime is that they need to take control of the dark forces, okay? These are huge spiritual lessons, major. Look at this, 3 major arcana cards, every single one of them, major spiritual lessons for this masculine, okay? He is dealing with a lot. So this is also an opportunity in this lifetime for this masculine to start bringing together all of the different forces that he in past lives has felt that he doesn't have control over. This is really, really fascinating. Okay, this is the kind of masculine who's gonna have to take charge at some point, or else things will get away from him as they always have. And look at this. I think this is really beautiful. Also feeling that this masculine is here, and with part of that purpose being feeling that he can be successful in a relationship with you. Okay, this is really important to him. He has not been good at this, okay, because he has been in the devil's energy for so many incarnations. He may feel that he has been a failure at partnerships, at love relationships. And so part of what he is here to prove is that he can make this work. He can make this successful because look at this, wish will not be granted. So this is something that he has been dealing with for a long time, right? Broken heart, broken marriages, broken relationships. Every time he tries, it fails. And so there is a definite energy here. This judgment energy is that he is looking for a rebirth, a way to get out of that negative cycle and have a relationship that really works for him. So this is good, actually. He's here with some major, major spiritual lessons that he needs to learn, which is wonderful. Okay, so Spirit, why has this masculine and this feminine come together in this lifetime? Okay, what is the connection between this masculine and this? Oh, wow. Look at that. What is the connection between this masculine and feminine? Why are they here? Why are they connected in this life? Spirit, why are they connected in this life? Okay, see, there you have it. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. You know what? I'm getting this very interesting feeling here. Okay, this is just coming to me right now. So when I first picked up this card, it actually came up in the reverse. And me being me, I usually don't do, usually I'm not feeling reversals in my readings, you know, but sometimes I really do. And it's interesting because my first response is always to turn it over, because that's just kind of like who I am in life. You know, I kind of just, reversals, I just turn them over. But when this came up in my hand, it came up in the reverse, and I actually turned it over. And now I'm feeling that this was actually right, that this 10 of Cups coming up in reverse was exactly the message, the original message from Spirit, and I need to honor that. And so what I'm feeling here is that what Spirit is trying to say here by this coming up in reverse to me is that the reason you guys are here, both of you, and why you are connected in this life, to me, is that because you have always felt this, okay? In previous lifetimes, you have felt that you have always been blocked, that this is your block, that you have always wanted this 10 of Cups, which is like having it all, right? Having that full emotional satisfaction, having a relationship that feeds you, nourishes you spiritually, nourishes you physically, nourishes you emotionally, really feeling like you are so satisfied when you are with your twin or your soul mate or your immortal beloved. You just feel that satisfaction, but you feel that in your previous incarnations that you guys were always blocked from this. And so you came into this incarnation feeling that block, feeling that dissatisfaction, and wanting to change it. Like, kind of like, you know what? This time around, it's not going to be this way anymore. That is the energy that I'm getting. And that is why that came up that way. So you're coming in order to, look at this. I'm feeling that this came up because you guys have felt in past incarnations that you've had no control, okay? That you were always limited by external situations, whether they were about family, friends, economics, you know, so many people. I really feel this. There has been so much heartache and heartbreak in so many different experiences, different lives, that has to do with the inability to come together because you are simply from two different worlds in the material world. Like, you could be of two different cultures, two different races, two different social statuses, two different economic statuses. And in some cultures and some lives and some countries, that is a divide that people just cannot get over, right? It truly can tear you apart. And so I'm feeling a strong energy that you guys have come from multiple situations and experiences through lifetimes where you felt that you had no control over the decision that you could make, that you could have had all of this, but you didn't have control over it. It wasn't your decision. Other people made those decisions, or circumstances came in the way that blocked you from having this. And so now you are here to take control. You are here. Part of your mission, part of your purpose is to take back your power. You will no longer be controlled by circumstances, people, other people's expectations, other people's opinions. You are out, done, okay? And you are just kind of like, you know what? I am done with caring about what anybody thinks or says, I'm going to live this life and I'm going to build this connection the way I see fit. I don't give a crap about what anybody else has to say. And I think that is why you guys are also coming up in this energy. 6 of Swords with ascension and spiritual guidance, protection from harm. See? So this is definitely part, your angels are with you, your guides are with you. This is what this tells me, is that you came with blessings from spirit, from your angels, from your spiritual guides, that, we are here to help you take back control. You have our blessings. You have our guidance. This is going to ascend you both to the next level, because the 6 of Swords is all about leaving that crap behind and sailing towards a better future. But that you don't know what that future really is, right? You're not sure. It could be anything. You don't know what that future is, because look, you're sailing into a horizon, but it is really the unknown. But you're okay with it. You would rather take that proposition than stay here where you were, which was not acceptable to you. So this is why you guys have come together. Wow, I think this is so powerful. Thank you, Spirit. What specific answers here? I hope you're seeing this. What specific answers that Spirit is giving. So then that leads us to the most important question here. Now that we know where we've come from and where we are currently, dear Spirit, where is this connection going? What are the next possible steps for this divine masculine and this divine feminine? Where is this connection going? All right, so get this. 10 of Wands and alone, okay? So I'm getting some energies here in terms of some of the challenges that you're going to have to get through, I believe, is what Spirit is trying to tell us, okay? There is definitely an energy. The 10 of Wands energy is really that one of overwhelm, right? That there is something here that is going to have to be taken care of, right? That there are a lot of possible energies, obstacles, and burdens that are going to have to be let go of at some point in order for you to then step into this next level, right? This really living from your real purpose. And maybe some of you, as you are doing that, you may need to take some of that time alone to do it, okay? Because there are definite parts of your own soul that you are working on, right? And so some of you may be having to take that alone time to really work through some of these burdening energies, some of the things that are like holding you down. Because if you don't do that, if you don't deal with some of those blocks that each of you have, and I'm feeling that this is both for the divine masculine and the feminine, you have to work through some of these blocks, and you may have to do that alone, but there's nothing wrong with that. Right? It's a good thing to work on those alone. Get yourself strong. Put yourself in a really strong, beautiful position. And then you can reap the benefits of that. Okay, so look at this. And I feel like this is where the benefits are really going to come from. When you work through this, as you work through this, what you're going to find is beautiful. Queen of Cups and Justice. Okay, so it's going to lead you to the outcomes that you're seeking. You're going to start feeling like all is fair again in the world, right? When you feel that nobody and nothing is against you anymore. When you feel that you've set aside, and I feel like that this Ten of Wands also has to do with those lingering tendencies of being vulnerable to other people's opinions, to other people's influences, and being vulnerable to reacting to life, right? I feel like this is a lingering energy, this Ten of Wands, of feeling the burdens of that. But when you get through that, you're going to feel justice, which is so beautiful. And that justice is a very contented energy. When you finally feel like there's nothing in life that's against you, okay? There's no one that is going to interfere. You are now the master and mistress of your own journey, the creator of your own experience. No one else can interfere. Whatever you get now, what results you get now are the results and consequences of your own vibration, your own decisions, your own actions. But the flip side of that is that you're going to have to take responsibility now, because there will be no one to blame. You can't point fingers at anybody else that, you fell on your face because of somebody else, or you didn't get what you wanted because of somebody else. So this, I feel, is very, very strong. Spirit is trying to say, once you cast off those burdens, you're going to feel this wonderful contentment, but it does come with the responsibility of taking personal responsibility for what is coming to you now. And that's what I love about this Queen of Cups. Wow. When you are ready to stop pointing fingers, to stop blaming anybody else, as well as start taking away other people's voices and opinions from your life, now you're going to be in control of your own emotions, right? You're going to be in control of how you handle your own life. You're going to step into this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, someone who is not reactive, somebody who is truly the queen of her own destiny. I love this. And the king of his own destiny, right? And I feel that some of you, and I feel like this is not for all of you, but some of you may be dealing with other relationships as well that are going to have to come to fruition as you are on this journey, right? And that what's going to happen is that some relationships may just fall to the wayside. You may have to make decisions on who is it that you want in your life, who is it that you don't want in your life. You're going to have to start cleaning up that energy. And for some of you, it may be that you are, with a karmic partner right now, or even with someone that, is making you feel very good in the moment, someone that you are feeling very connected to in the moment, but may not be the best partner for you in the long term. So these are things that you're going to have to look at. And again, this is a general reading, right? So only take it if it resonates for you. If this is not your reading, then it's not. I mean, that's what a personal reading is for, right? To go into your specific situation. But take this as a general reading. And yes, this to me represents not just romantic partners, though. I feel that it represents anybody in your life who has an influence on you. Right? Anybody in your life whose word you trust. You may have to reconsider some of them and decide, are they still serving you? Is that experience still good for you? Wow, this is so amazing. I love it. This is really great. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, what advice does Spirit have as you move forward? As you move forward in this beautiful journey, this soul journey. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. I love this because I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here is keep yourself connected to nature. Okay, that is where you get rejuvenation, refreshment. When we are dealing with some of these heavier energies of the Ten of Wands, when we're feeling like we are burdened with many obligations, responsibilities, maybe some negativity in our lives, the best way to get clarity, the best way to feel centered again, the best way to work through those issues is literally being outside outside with nature, because that's where spirit is, right? That is where your guides are. That is where, you know, you are going to feel the most centered and the most connected back to your true soul and your true self. Okay, so I hope that you love this reading. Make sure that you put our affirmation into the box below, and also leave me any comments. And of course, you know that if you would like to have a personal reading with me, the links are in the box below, as well as links to all of these oracle decks that I created for you. All right, guys, you know how much I love you. You know how much I believe in you, and I'm here for you. And I'll see you all on the next video.